All right. Next, I'd like to introduce Angela Blass. She's the one who put this all together. You've seen her online. She spent her whole life for 3 months putting this together. Come on up.
How's everyone doing? Woo! Welcome to the first ever Recall Sisolak Rally and Fundraiser. So I had to write everything down because I won't remember. I'm a little nervous. First, I want to say make sure that you go over to the table, buy your raffle tickets for that lovely red, white, and blue piece, donated by Christy Scott of Battleborn Ammunitions and Firearms. Thank you, Christy and Jim. There are also t-shirts for sale. Fight for Nevada, $15. When we do run out, you will be able to go onto the website Fight for Nevada to order more shirts. And we also have Recall Sisolak shirts. Our cameraman right there is wearing one of them. All right. So I am Angela Blass, president of the Recall Committee. Our director is Michael Girolani of Carson, who is a retired state law enforcement officer. Thank you, Sean. Our secretary, Barney Wadley. Of Gardnerville, treasurer Alice Juden of Elko. So our goal is to recall Governor Sisolak on the basis of infringing on our Second and Fourth Amendment rights. Along with other bills Sisolak himself and legislation has passed or is trying to pass as of today. It's the last day of session. Let's make our statement bold. Sorry, I lost my spot. Okay, so some of the things that Sisolak in the legislation has done or is trying to do is to make us a sanctuary state. AB 236, putting meters on our wells. We're locking ours. SB 94, allowing children to take the morning after pill from a school nurse as a form of birth control without parental consent.
Not their business.
Exactly. He's actually changed the process of how a recall is done. You think we got him scared? So the process of a recall is once we send the letter of intent, we only have 90 days to collect our signatures. So we will not be petitioning until probably around November. We want to be sure that we have the signatures before we send that letter of intent. I know that's been a pretty common question, and so I wanted to make sure that was answered. We are working on a rally for Vegas, hopefully in front of the Trump Hotel. We already have a couple of speakers and hopefully someone that is donating a firearm for a raffle there as well.
Not I will.
Awesome, Christy. Oh, by the way, when he changed the recall process, it's actually in the Nevada Constitution. There he goes, changing more constitutional rights. AB 132, prohibiting the denial of employment because of the presence of marijuana in a screening test. SB 389, where a person is prohibited of where their apiaries or bee operations can be. Bet you guys didn't know about that one, did you?
What is it? So
So apiaries where people keep their beehives. They're limited where they can keep them now.
Oh my God, we need our bees.
Read the bills. There's about 1,500. And I believe 36 signed yesterday, correct? And I don't even know which ones those are yet because I'm here. SB 487 prohibits people from participating or conducting coyote competitions. How do you guys feel about that? AB 281 restricts law enforcement's ability to enforce the laws on illegal immigrants. That's right. That's why we're here. This is for we the people.
Amen.
AB 291. AB 291. The one that I think that's got everybody really stirred up, correct?
Yeah.
This creates a red flag law, imposes mandatory storage requirements, criminalizes firearm modifications. This list goes on and on and on. I encourage everyone to go to the Secretary of State website and read the bills. So basically, Sisolak is trying to reduce the power of hardworking citizens of Nevada and empower criminals and illegals, just like California did. Sisolak is no more than a gang leader. Think about that. How is a gang any different than some politicians? Sisolak cannot steal our battle-born silver state.
No.
We will not allow this to happen. This thief is prohibited from stealing our livelihood by infringing on our laws of the land and is not allowed to go against our needs and wants as tax-paying Nevadans. This mission is going to take real work from you people to force our government to work for us, we the people, and not for their own agendas and wallets. For those who are able to physically get up and help, please do so. We cannot hide behind our phones and complain any longer and not take action. We the people of Nevada do have the capability to make real changes in numbers. We are not obedient slaves of Andrew Jackson. Times have risen above those days, or have they? He is trying to steal our freedom and our way of life. So wonderful people of Nevada, if you're not ready to lay down and be submissive to the socialist ways of Governor Sisolak and other politicians, then get involved now. We do have volunteer sheets over on the table as well if you'd like to help and contribute. Make sure you speak up for yourselves and your fellow Nevadans and your country. Make sure you vote. Only 50 to 60% of people voted in the last gubernatorial election in every single county. It is time for a brand new plan because this one is not working for us, we the people. Now is the time for change in the favor of us, we the people. We will not stop with the recall of Governor Sisolak. We will continue our efforts until everything comes to a head or is resolved. So to talk a little more about our continued efforts of what we're going to do when the recall is done and actually while we're recalling, we're going to work on doing referendums on some of these bills. So when we do get signatures, we can get signatures for that as well. So here is Patrick Cunningham, 21-year veteran. Thank you for your service. And I see a lot of veterans here today. I want to thank every single one of you for your service. I want to thank every single one of you for everything you've done. You are the reason why we can do what we're doing here today. Thank you. Here's Patrick.